Please like, subscribe, and be sure to click that bell button for regular and exciting indie film content and your chance to be the first to engage with the Liftoff Global Network of Film Festivals as we embark on launching the careers of the filmmakers of tomorrow.
Hello everyone and welcome to today's stream. Today we are looking at the Berlin Liftoff Film Festival, which has been running since the 13th of February and will be running up until the 13th of March. So 4 weeks of fantastic films that have come through for our Berlin Liftoff Film Festival. 4 different pages. We have our new voices, we have our trendsetters, we have our judges select shorts, and also our feature page. This stream today is finding out which films are currently in the lead from our audience that have been voting so far. Also to find out what else is happening during the festival month and to just get to know you. So if you are watching this live, do put a comment in the chat room. Let us know which film you are supporting and we will do our best to share this during today's stream. So as some of you may know, we are running focus groups throughout the Berlin Festival. The invite has been sent out to join a focus group. You should have been sent an email if you're taking part in the festival via one of the daily scores. So please keep an eye out for that. The sign up closes in a couple of days and then we will look to organise the event next week. After the focus group conversation, which is an initial call online, we will be inviting you to a feedback session where you can leave comments on each other's works after you've personally met each other on the call. This is a fantastic opportunity to meet the other filmmakers that are taking part in the festival. So before we get into it and before we start to look at the audience scores, I just wanted to look at the best way for you to cast your votes across the programs. So I'm going to show you a quick trailer on how best to vote for your films. Our online festivals are designed to bring much needed new eyes to true indie film. They are a tried and tested method of providing a platform of diverse work to a large audience. The voting process is specifically created to engage people with the collection. Once you purchase the program, to watch the films you'll be sent a ticket email which contains your personal link to sign up to the festival, along with your voting code and link. Before the festival closes, head to the email again to cast your vote. Entering the code in the email will give you access to the form, which will then ask you to select your 2 favourite films and provide some feedback on the projects. Throughout the festival, we'll be running events on our YouTube channel, such as live festival updates, free workshops, and promotional filmmaker interviews. Filmmakers will also receive daily updates from the festival. Thank you for participating. So there we have it. That is the best way to place your vote. And remember, you have to vote for 2 of your favourite films in order for the votes to be valid. And you can only vote once. Just checking the chat room here, and we got Esteban with his film Persiladilla 31, and he's from Puerto Rico. We also have Andrew Kelly, who's from Australia, producer of How to Thrive documentary. And it is midnight there, so thank you so much for joining in today's stream. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the Judges Select page first and take a look at some of the statistics there. As I mentioned, this is the audience round that we're currently in, and we're looking at the audience choice votes and the films that are currently in the lead. However, at this moment in time, the Liftoff judges are going through all of the films, and they will also be highlighting their favourite films, which will be migrating into the network round around the 15th of March. So the festival is due to close on the 13th of March, and then after that we'll be going into the network round. We'll be having 2 audience choice films from each page move into the network round, as well as a number of films from the jury that they absolutely insist on going through into the network round. So let's find out which films are currently in the lead from the Judges Select page from Berlin. So we're going to look at that page first. Let's look at some statistics. So this page so far has had 472 playthroughs. This is essentially the first roundup, so this is a very strong number. We have 30 countries currently tuning in. We've had 51 votes so far and an audience of around 79. So a lot of people have already placed their votes, but there are lots more votes to come. So everything could change. Let's take a look at the film that is currently in first place. So up first we have Azar, and this is on a whopping 17 votes. So really well done to our Mexican filmmaker, Fabian Palazzo. And this is a drama coming-of-age action short film. Julian, a Mexican, is teenage boy torn between pursuing his frustration, passion for music, and helping out his single mother. He is faced with the decision to steal the trumpet of an old street performer to prove himself as a man in front of his friends. Up next, we have Stepping Out, which is on 6 votes, and this is a film from Australia, directed by Rebecca Ann Bentley. And this is a drama, romance, coming of age, LGBTQIA+ film, and it follows a popular student at an all-male high school struggles with accepting his sexuality after kissing his best friend. And I know that our jury have already noted these films as well, so let's stay tuned and see how it progresses over the next couple of weeks. But really well done to our judges select filmmakers there, who are currently in first and second place. So moving on, we are heading to the Trendsetters Shorts page. And this page has been doing extremely well when we look at the statistics as well. So it's had 436 playthroughs. We have 16 countries currently watching. 35 votes have been cast so far, and an audience of around 52. There are 2 films that are tied in first position on 3 votes here. And the first one I'm going to mention is 3.141593, which is on 3 votes. And this is a film from Taiwan, directed by Lee Ting-hung. And this is a fantastic film, a little bit sci-fi, a little bit edgy. The synopsis is, there is a space, it has a living room, a dining room, a bathroom. There's 2 bedrooms, can be entered, and a secret room which can't be entered. And what is 3141596? It's a circle, a loop, a non-ending memory in a girl's mind. It's a fantastic film, and the poster, as you can see here, is phenomenal. So really well done to our filmmaker Lee there. Tied on 3 votes, we have A Feast That Never Comes, and this is a music video directed by Maria Juranic. And this is very experimental, really cool dance music video. 4 characters inhabit circles within circles of contentment, discontentment, movement, desire, and betrayal. So there we have it. They are 2 films that are tied on first position in the Trendsetters page. Moving on to the next page, we have our New Voices shorts. 566 playthroughs on this page so far. We've got 14 countries watching. We've had 30 votes in, which is extremely high for the first week, but it's great to see that our audience is so engaged with this program. And our audience is on 52 as it stands in this moment in time. So again, we have a tie. The top 2 films I'm about to announce are tied on 3 votes. The first film I'm going to announce is from India, and it is Kashmiri Pandits, The Invisible Refuge, 30 Years in Exile. And this is directed by Sanjay Raina, from India. Kashmir Pandits' pain, struggle, and the fight to save their own identity is being shown in this 9-minute film. The visuals and the stock footage are speaking of the moments of losing their homes, their loved ones, and above all, a feeling of being in exile from their own motherland. Then we have The Party, which is directed by Kevin Stevenson from the USA. And this is a teenage drama Christmas film and coming of age. On Friday night before Christmas, a sleepy beach town is shaken by a series of events that will lead a group of friends to a party to remember. A fantastic trailer there, and as you can see on the poster, it's done extremely well on the festival circuit, so I can't wait to see how the next coming weeks show which films are currently in the lead and if The Party and the previous film can hold onto its positions. So we're moving into the last program that we have at this moment in time, and that is the features program. We have had 260 playthroughs, which is fantastic on our features program. We have 11 countries currently watching from around the world. It is on 17 votes, and we've had an audience of around 40. So lots more votes to come in on this page, which is extremely exciting. And there's another tie. The two top films that are on the features page are tied on 4 votes. The first film I'm going to mention is an Irish film, and it is called It Goes On, and it is directed by Scott O'Keefe. It Goes On is a drama that follows 26-year-old Ethan, whose body vanished from the physical world as a young boy. He now watches on as a ghost in solitude in the year 2024, searching for a meaning and human connection. The final film that I am mentioning today is, again, as mentioned, tied on 4 votes with It Goes On, and that is a German film directed by Vanessa Weber von Schmerler. This is a documentary feature environmental nature protection and animals documentary. The documentary Let It Be, spelled B-E-E. I have the English title here, you can see the German title there. The documentary Let It Be takes us on a journey to people who are committed to protecting species, especially wild bees. He shows how everyone can help protect this species and other insects, because in Germany, 75% of the biomass of flying insects has already disappeared forever. And there we have it. They are the films that are currently in the lead on the... Just going to get rid of that. So they are the films that are currently in the lead from the audience choice perspective. And as I mentioned, the jury are watching all of the films at this moment in time, and they will be putting through their favourite films. So stay tuned. We will be back next week for the next roundup, for roundup 2. And we will also by then have notified all applicants about the focus group. So do stay in touch. And thank you for joining us on today's stream. Until next time, bye-bye.